Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. We're back with another video, guys. In this video, we will be discussing Wadzpay Wtk, answering questions. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so make sure to watch till the end. And folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins and potential gems. If you're interested in any of that stuff, then subscribe the channel and hit the notification icon for regular videos. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon. So do check that out as well, only if you're interested. And folks, keep your assets safe, and for that you guys can check out the Crypto Growth exclusive discount offer on Decent. Decent is convenient, safe, and secure. You can check out their biometric wallet, which has got a phenomenal $50 off, and you can also check out their biometric wallet 2x package, guys, which has got an astonishing $129 off, only if you follow the link in the description box below. By the way, folks, Decent supports 3000 plus of your favorite coins and tokens, and it supports 50 plus blockchain mainnets, including our favorite XDC network. By the way, folks, I prefer storing the assets in a cold hardware wallet, so do check out Decent and be safe. Anyways, guys, now let us look into the price and chart of WTK at the time of the recording, guys. Let's see what it has been up to lately. So guys, this is the price of WTK. It is down 4.65% for the day. It went as high as 0.026, as low as 0.0246, almost 0.02449. If we look at the last 7 days, it is down 20.37%, guys. The crucial 3 cent mark, it broke through it, and now I think it is back to where we were a few weeks back. So check this out. In the last month, we had a huge a huge dump over here, by apparently by Clear and C2 Ruler, as the community is saying, but I do not know if insiders, the team, is involved or not, or the market makers. Overall, who are the market makers that are involved in this dump? But guys, this isn't looking good. Obviously, really bad, because Wadzpay had built a really great momentum with their WASP news, the VARA news. Apparently, that really pumped the price for the community. But now we can see that it is down. But obviously, for those that still have conviction in WTK and are clear about it, it is a really great buying opportunity at the moment. But for those that are a bit confused, such as myself as well, guys, I'll be honest with you, I'm a bit confused because the C2 ruler, who was such a apparently he was the ambassador of WTK, of Wadzpay. He was so bullish, giving us bullish news and giving clarity that the tokenomics are clear. He has blurred stuff as well, guys. So the two main ambassadors are gone, basically. So, anyways, let's check this out. People are obviously, rightfully so, they are skeptical, but rightfully so, because the momentum had built up, and now we're back to where we were a few weeks ago, guys. Really down at the moment, but let's see. Is this indeed a really big crash, going down back to these levels, or an opportunity? We have to see. It was a nice pump and dump. Well done to those who sold near the top. Now they can buy so much more of it if they choose to do so. I wish I have done the same. Oh well. So people are really underwater as well. Those that have sold over here, they are happy at the moment. So those that took profit. Anyways, guys, I came across this post over here by Golden Fleece Sharp Ram. So he is basically answering questions, personal questions that he believes about WTK. So I really enjoyed reading this post over here, this thread over here. So let me also like it, because he was brave enough to basically come and answer his own opinions, his own perspectives about the project. Anyways, we've seen a lot happen in recent weeks. As someone who's been around for almost 3 years and have seen it all, I've gone from super bullish to super bearish twice. I'll give straightforward and honest opinions on all things. Fire away. So people are asking questions. He say he'll give honest opinions. So let us look into this. Stuart McHenry, do you hold WTK? And if so, approximately how much? Sub bro, thanks for answering questions. So yeah. Currently, I do not. I have been in and out for a while now. I would consider holding long term if I felt a lot more confident about token distribution, discipline, and more meat on the bones as far as Wadzpay Chain is concerned, guys. Number two, yo, thanks for stopping by. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, yeah, something that doesn't get brought up much anymore is what's pay participation in Cybos. Once again, very intriguing. I would think there is a rigorous process to get in. Cybos 2022. I think it's because they didn't go this past year, so kind of old news. Would you go for a pint with ruler and clear? They would have to buy. Okay, so Clear and Ruler are notorious at the moment. Buy with people's money. Okay. Surely there's got to be a chain to get Vara. Their entire business is based on payments on chain, and they finished second in some tech innovation contest. Forget the name of it. So someone must have seen it there. Look at the other Vara licenses. A number of them do not have their own chain. Yes, but some of them aren't chain-based business. Their whole application will have been based around this. I don't know, like you just thinking out loud, mate. We definitely need to see something from them though soon. Yeah, that was my point. It is not a requirement for a license, but you were insinuating it like it had been a proof of what's chain. I would just so yeah, obviously, guys, it is not people time and again bring that Wadzpay chain is a requirement for Vara and all of that stuff. I do not see logic in that. There are a lot of projects that might be doing well, but that might be having a license without having their chain live. I would just assume they would have to had to demonstrate they can do what they claim to get the license. I think finishing second in tech awards is likely more proof, but I agree we haven't seen anything yet, and we need to. I think the contest centered around Wadzpay 2.0, which did some kind of leveraging on Algorand, but we were never shown anything on that either. Okay. Any consideration to come back to super bullish? Not at the moment. There's no evidence Wadzpay chain even exists, and the tokenomics to me are still very concerning. The ruler echoed my tokenomics concern on the way out. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, guys. CT Ruler, guys, although he was an ambassador for the project, he literally basically pointed out his fingers on tokenomics, which he explicitly was trying to defend throughout these months, guys. He was defending the tokenomics. He was making videos about it, and suddenly, guys, he said that tokenomics are bad. So we're not clear about it. The circulating tokens are much more than Wadzpay claims. Anyways, concerns on the way out. Medium article gone. Refresh could possibly mean new contracts to bury the skeletons in the closet on chain now. What are people replying over here? What Medium article? The one from June of 22 when they announced the tokenomics change and why they were doing it. Plus, it had an explanation of what they were going to do with their newfound share of tokens, and in my eyes, that was breached and breached hard. Exactly, guys. You never increase your token supply. You have to do it before starting your project, obviously. Period. You have this is I think this was a red line at that time, and it still remains. Even though the project might do well in the long run, but this wasn't a good move because it destroyed a lot of investors at that time. Thanks, man. I either forgot about that article or missed it completely. They must have taken it down just recently. I've gone back to it a few times in the past and probably as recent as the last month or two. So, really good questions answered by Golden Fleece. There is another one over here about the community's favorite Bob. Yeah. Any thoughts or ideas on the Bob McCooey NASDAQ connection? The most overhyped thing I have ever seen in crypto. The only thing the dude ever says is congratulations, Anish, over and over again, and everyone busts a nut. Maybe Bob is just banging a relative of Anish or something. Okay. So actually, on top of his own account, Bob took over the Twitter account of Nasdaq to congratulate Wadzpay. Same probably goes for Times Square. He took over the technician's computer and published it himself, and he paid for it too from his own pocket. He had no following before he started congratulating Anish, and then the community started following, so he kept doing what got him more followers. Now, this, guys, this statement is what is indeed important, but also uh, it goes on to show that even if someone is popular or someone has great connections, you cannot trust everyone. Anything can happen. Check this out. Someone sent me the link of him being part of some Ponzi scam in the past too. So if it indeed is true, if Bob indeed is has been a part of the a Ponzi scheme, I mean that basically is really bad in my opinion for Wadzpay as well. Anyways, that is a good point. Nasdaq acknowledged Wadzpay. I find that intriguing. I'll admit it doesn't hurt to have that endorsement, but has anything really tangible come out of it, or will at any point? To me, it's just marketing Wadzpay, not a big deal in my eyes. Okay. What are your thoughts on the next 3 months for WTK, not price? What is a realistic outcome for WTK and its efforts in the stablecoin venture with Jason? Where is WTK in 3 years? So, number one, the team needs to really deliver some tangible things for WTK, Wadzpay chain beta testing and exchange listings to reinstill community confidence. I agree. I agree. This is he's right. Number two, he seems ambitious, but success in this category is not guaranteed. See GBEX so far as an example. Could be big or go belly up. Okay, so means it can go parabolic or it could even go really down, guys. What do you think refresh WTK tokens mean? It's going to sound harsh, but to me, it's an attempt to polish a turd, meaning it has had zero use case so far. They gave hints on this last November too, that they had very little thought into WTK previously in the STAS AMA. Yeah, it really. This is where things I think went south for WTK in the short term, at least. When the Wadzpay Chain AMA happened, everyone thought that they will be launching or providing a launch date for Wadzpay Chain, but it didn't happen. On the contrary, they said that WTK doesn't have any use case. So yeah. But when the Wadzpay chain goes live, do you think that the WTK token will still be a polished turd? It's good to have some value if it's the fuel token for Wadzpay chain, right? At this rate, it could be another 2 years for Wadzpay chain. I'm involved in other cryptos. It can be a long process for mainnets, and we still have not even seen a beta. If we could have seen a beta last fall when they were originally scheduled for launch, I'd feel more confident. Exactly. So they got licensed for nothing. Personally, I think the license thing is a little overhyped. GBEX has operating licenses all over the world now, and literally no one cares. Okay, so they have lobbied Vara just like they lobbied NASDAQ to praise Wadzpay, which has no real working solution. I didn't say that. Look, you need narratives and talking points to pump a coin, so retail jumps in and pushes price. Again, like I said, GBEX can operate all over the world and nobody cares. What secured one area of the global map they can operate in? Yeah, it's cool, good for them. Let's see in July as they get some news on Wadzpay Chain, launch at least in Tier 1. Thank you for being a voice for those that are sick of all the emotional moon boys who will defend WTK with their lives even if it went to zero. Thanks. There are a lot of nonsensical moon boy posts surrounding WTK, and it does get nauseating. Just would like to see people think more for themselves, if nothing else. Wads has proven over and over again to not be all rainbows and unicorns. Okay. Okay. So what is this? How much supply do you think Wadzpay has approximately? Do you think the Wadzpay is a scam? Do you think Wadzpay chain doesn't exist? Do you think there is no 25-year tokenization agreement? FSC regulation? How long do you think Wadzpay needs to implement WPC? Stablecoin regulation? Could you be wrong and Wadzpay gets everything it has proposed? Greetings. Number one, uh, yeah, 2,500,000,000 of that on exchanges. Okay, so according to Golden Fleece, Wadzpay has 2 billion tokens and not not 1 billion that they claim. Not really, just horrendous comments, comms and extra tokens is highly sus. I don't think it is as far along as they'd like us to think. Okay, so just horrendous communication and extra tokens. Okay, so it doesn't think it's a scam, but horrendous communication and extra tokens. I don't think it's as far along as they'd like us to think. Nah, probably is one. I'd say probably all true. 2 to 3 years maybe. Sure, I'd just love to see data. Is in the max supply 1 billion with only 500 million that will ever be in circulation. Spend 5 minutes on all three chains and you will see that statement has been breached. So, guys, this was Golden Fleece answering questions. What do you guys think about it? Does it answer any of your questions or does it raise even more questions? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. I really like to cover both sides of a project, good and bad, positive, negative. So, guys, I would really like your opinions. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out. Like I always say in the end, until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.